Hello everyone, this is Paukshte Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. I also want to remind you that some of our video courses are already available. Buy them if you haven't done it yet. We would really appreciate your support. Today I'm going to show you how to make a pattern for the bodice with princess seams, which we showed you in the previous video. I'm going to make a mock-up for Ira. These are the fabrics I'm going to be working with. They are of two different colors, pink and blue. I'm going to show you how to make a pattern, how to cut the dress, tack it, and then Ira will try it on. Here's the sketch of the dress and Ira's basic pattern. Let's get down to work. First, I need to draw the princess seams. It's very important to draw a beautiful triangle on the front. This is the detail I'm talking about. I recommend you making a mock-up first, of paper or a fabric. Draw the lines and try the mock-up on. Decide if you need to change it or not. I don't usually do it. I prefer making the pattern and cutting the fabric right away. These points should be placed right on the waistline. This is the line I'm working with now. Next, I need to draw one more line. It should be parallel to the first one. In my case, the distance between the lines is 7 centimeters. You can place them however you want. You don't have to make exactly the same dresses, I just show you the techniques. As I've already said, the distance between the two lines in my case is 7 centimeters. What's next? I need to move the opening of the waist tack to this princess seam. The opening is 2.5 centimeters wide, and I'll make it a bit smaller here. This is how the tack looks like now. I recommend you making it a bit longer. And moving the whole opening to one side. It will be much more convenient to work with the tack this way. I'll use a red marker pen to outline the needed lines. This is the waist tack. Next, I need to draw the neckline. I need to decide how deep I want it to be. We've decided to make it not as deep as it is in my dress. I think that I'll measure and mark about 8 centimeters up from the bust top. Here's the bust top. I need to measure and mark 8 centimeters up from it. I need to drop a perpendicular here. This line should be straight. I'll outline this princess seam as well. Be very attentive. In my dress, the waist seam was slightly dropped. It's placed 5 centimeters below the natural waistline. I'll show you how to define this line on the mock-up. The front is ready. It consists of the 3 details: a triangle center detail, middle detail, and a side detail. I'll cut the extra piece. Let's move on to working with the back. Have a look at it in the dress. It's important to make princess seams on the front and the back more or less similar. in the way that they join beautifully on top. This is very important. Let's get down to work. First, I need to draw the princess seams. I'll measure and mark 5 centimeters from the center back, just like in the front detail. Next, I need to measure the width of the shoulder. 8.7 centimeters. I need to make the back shoulder of that width as well. Be very attentive. There are no shoulder darts in Ira's pattern. If you do have it, ignore it. And then just cut the extra piece from the armhole. It should be even to the opening of the shoulder dart. Do not forget that you can change your basic pattern however you want.
Здесь даже можно так сейчас.
The lines look different on different bodies. Don't be afraid of experiments. What if I draw the lines this way? I think that it will be okay this way.
Я думаю, что как-то вот так.
Вот эти линии мы уже просто смотрим, как нам больше они нравятся.
You can draw the lines however you want. I want to move the opening of the waist tack here. This is how it looks like. Be very attentive, please. Do not forget to mark the lengthwise grain. It's very important for such a complicated design. This is how the pattern looks like now. I also need to make the back neckline a bit deeper. Very nice. Next, I want to make the armhole 1 centimeter deeper. We'll decide if we need to alter the shoulder during the fitting. Make a mock-up, try it on, and see if you need to change the shoulder or not. Next, I need to draw the waistline. Or better say that this is the line where the mock-up ends. We'll see if we need to change the waistline at the fitting. This is not its final position. I'll cut the pattern right away. The pattern is ready. Let me apply it to the dress. It's almost the same. Let's have a look at the back. The back also looks similar. The pattern is different, because Ira's body is different from mine. I've decided to make a pattern for Ira, because I want to be able to see how the dress fits her. Next, we need to mark the lengthwise grains in the patterns. This is very important. This is the center back. The center front. The backside detail. the front side detail, do not forget to mark the checkpoints. It's very important to do it. Do not forget to mark the position of the neckline. We also need to mark the natural waistline. I'll make notches here later. Next, I need to mark the lengthwise grain. This is the middle detail of the back. And this is the middle detail of the front. I need to mark the lengthwise grain with a marker pen of different color.
Можно взять хоть коричневый, например.
Be very attentive. The lengthwise grain in the back. This is also the lengthwise grain. The lengthwise grain is always placed along the selvage of the fabric. This is also the lengthwise grain. Next, I need to do the same thing on the front. The more marks you draw, the easier it will be for you to cut the fabric. That's all for today. Next time we'll continue working with this dress. I'm going to show you how to cut the fabric. Then I'll tack the dress and Ira will try it on. Be different and beautiful. I also want to sign that there will be folds both on the center back and the center front. That's it. Next I need to cut the pattern. When I do it, I'll move on to cutting the fabric. My name is Olga. Subscribe to this channel, buy the courses, write comments, share the video, press the like and the bell buttons. We would really appreciate your support. Thank you. Goodbye.